In this module, we will be looking at the programming methodologies, the types of programming, and the differences between the types of programming, which is the structured versus the object-oriented. So the objective is to learn the two main types of programming methodologies. We have two types of programming. One is the structured programming, and the other is the object-oriented programming. So let's look at the differences in structured versus the object-oriented. So in structured programming, the focus is more on the process, given a problem, how to solve the problem. Object-oriented programming focuses on data, that is what to solve. In structured programming, the problem is divided into smaller steps, and each step will represent a function. Whereas in object-oriented programming, problem is divided into smaller entities called objects, which contains the data and functions. In structured programming, it follows the top-down approach, whereas the object-oriented programming follows the bottom-up approach. So program consists of functions where a function depends on another function to solve a specific problem. Hence, it becomes less reusable. In object-oriented programming, an object is built in a more generic way and hence provides better reusability. Structured programming can solve moderately complex programs, whereas object-oriented programming solves highly complex programs. In structured programming, the data moves openly from one function to another, very less secured. Whereas in object-oriented programming, the data is contained inside the object and is more secure. So what have we learned? We have looked at the two types of programming methods, which is the structured and the object-oriented programming. And we have understood the differences between those two. The structured programming follows a top-down approach, focuses on how to solve a problem, resulting in less reusable code. It is less suitable for highly complex programs. Object-oriented programming follows a bottom-up approach, focuses on what to solve, resulting in a more generic solution and is a lot more reusable. It is well suited for highly complex programs.